All right, I think we're live now. Hold up.
Alright, I think we're live now.
There you go. That's done. Excellent connection. Perfect. Now, this channel, we're live. Mute. And yep, we should be good now. All right, so yeah, everything looks good. All right, well, disconnect. Oh my god, my thing was muted. That's not good. Hold up, let me see how the OBS. So that desktop audio, mic audio. Before we didn't have that. So let's see how that sounds. Actually, let's see how that sounds. Hello?
Let's see how that sounds.
Hello?
Let's see how that sounds. Hello? Let's see how that sounds. Hello?
Alright, well, I think that's good. At least in my opinion, I think it's good. The desktop button, just all the audios. So we should be good. Alright, so we're gonna get started with pretty much everything. So what we're going to do is just kind of pick up back up on what we were doing before. So what we need to do now is just look at our video and we're gonna look at what to create according to what we're saying. We're currently in minute like almost 2, and we still have around 8 minutes worth of content that we have able to work on. So let's see how this sounds. First of all, let's start with this.
We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life.
Alright, so I need to get the audio. Well, control save. Now I gotta exit out of it because it just works like that. It works weird. Like I needed to restart before I open it. So I did find that a little bit annoying, but you know it's just part of life, I guess. We just gonna get things done. Oh my god, I can't even scratch my eye. Dude, I had a very severe cut on my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like I had to get some stitches done, and it's just not the best thing. Not a good look for my eye, at least. Just very tired overall. Yeah, man. I need to get some coffee. I need to find out how to raise my not my mood, but like my energy levels. Man, it just takes too long. Like I go to school in the morning. By the time I come back, like I got no energy left. But yeah, the human purpose. That's what we're working with. So, yeah, with my project.
Hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and
Bluetooth.
smiles, something as full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something as full simple.
That's not good.
We live in a world where people do not realize that the
Why
worst
can't
day
I hear
is
the
someone
sound?
else's dream life.
Hmm.
There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something
Something's
as
off.
full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more
What if I
grateful and
connect?
smiles at something
Oh
as
my
full
god.
simple as a piece of bread.
I really hope I don't
We
have to
live in a
connect
world
my.
where people do not realize that the worst day is someone
Damn,
else's
no, it
dream
should be
life.
working.
There's
Like,
someone out there in the
desktop
world
audio. You
who's
guys
way
can
more
hear it.
grateful and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread.
What's playing?
We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's
Nothing should
dream
be
life.
playing.
There's
So,
someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread. We
get
live in
away
a
from
world
that.
where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something as
Alright,
full
well, I'm still
simple as
streaming
a piece of
even
bread.
after closing that, so
We live in a world where
that's
people
good.
do not
But
realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread.
zip up without Spotify.
We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at
I don't
something
know.
as full simple as a piece of bread.
I don't know. I
We
don't
live
know.
in
I
a
don't know
world
what's
where
happening.
people do not realize we live in a world where people do not realize that the
Volume up.
worst day
Volume's
is
definitely not
someone
low.
else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people the worst day is someone else's
Hmm.
dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles
Oh
at
well,
something
yeah,
as
that's not
full
good.
simple as a
So
piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the
probably
world
gotta fix
who's
that.
way more
All
grateful
right.
and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. Do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more
This
grateful
fucking
and
sucks,
smiles
dude.
at something as full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world way more grateful, full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's
I don't
someone
know
out
why
there in
it's
the
doing
world
this.
who's way more grateful and smiles at something as full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful.
Well, this is getting me fucking low because it sounds so weird. Like I can hear my headphones, but I can't hear them on the screen. Like it's just horrible. It sucks. Oh my god. Hello. Hello. All right. Well, at least this audio works, but not the other one. So that's fucking annoying. So gotta work for that, you know.
so bad. Equalizer. Alright, well, that should do it. Now let's connect it to the. There you go.
Hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's. Someone hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more
I
grateful
need to get to
and
the bottom of
smiles
this.
at something
I
full
don't.
simple
I
as a
really, really
piece of
don't
bread,
like how
hard
it
work.
sounds.
We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize their
Hello,
worst day
like.
is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a
Hello,
piece of
hello,
bread.
hello, hello.
We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is
This
someone
fucking
else's
sucks.
dream
This thing's
life. There's
ass.
someone
Why is
out
it
there in
not?
the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is
Hello,
someone
hello,
else's
hello, hello.
dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and
This
smiles
fucking
at
sucks. This
something
thing's
full
ass.
simple
Why is it
as
not?
a piece of bread, hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that their worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way
Alright, you
more
know what?
grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of hard work. We live in a world where people.
Please work, bro. Like, I'm begging you. Please work. Maybe like just change the channels, maybe. I don't know. Dude, this is getting me so mad. It's not even on anymore. God, those 15 minutes just wasted, gone. can't see my screen, dude. Alright. Human purpose. Please fucking work.
Hard work. We live in a world where people do not.
There you go. Fucking hell, dude. I don't know why the first time didn't work.
Hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something so simple as a piece of bread. Hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that the hard work. We live in a world where people do not realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life.
Alright, so we're gonna put it like right there. This is the part that we want to work on. So we need to come up with like some images and then just pretty much make our magic, edit, have something to show for our work, and give our style and everything, dude. We just need to come up with the images. Go to OpenAI or AI and just create. That's what we're going to do.
Life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles.
Alright, so what we're going to do is be a little creative. So this was from before. Sit on a grave. Background shadow showing forest with lots of trees. Child. A piece of bread. So that is the thing that we want to have, in background showing destroyed city. Astronaut inspired. We were going to create, once again, we need to get the landscape first, and then just 2 images to see what we're working with. So hopefully we can get something, you know, good out of it. But yeah. See what loads up. No. Walking away, holding a piece of bread. Or just put man. Food bag. I'll put a groceries bag. A groceries bag. Bread. I'll put this one, and then I'm going to delete the bread. Groceries bag. And then background showing destroyed. Alright, so we're gonna be working with 4 images right now that it has to load. So we'll see how those load up, and then we'll continue on from there. Alright, we're gonna put 8. Alright, so alright, I like this one. And we're gonna use this image to video, and what we're going to put is a man walking away. Man walking away from camera. Alright, that's it. Man walking away from camera. A little bit creative. And now what we're going to do is just pretty much see what else we can do.
Life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something. Life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something so simple as a piece of bread. Because they.
Alright, so now we can do a man walking away holding a grocery bag. Man sitting. A man sitting in a dining table, showing poor, dusty, and empty room. With only a table. House eating a piece of bread. We're going to switch it to 2 for now. A comer. What the hell? Ya vamos. Put minimalistic. Drawing. Not inspired. 2 more. Alright, I like this one. This is the image that we're going to use. Or we're going to generate more, but I gotta go eat, so I'll be right back. Don't worry, I'll be right back. I'll catch you guys on with all done in a bit.
bills, and they needed extra cash to support the child. Josiah thought that becoming a hitman would be the perfect profession for him, seeing as he'd had plenty of marksmanship experience during his military days. In his inquiry, Josiah talked about his time in the Air National Guard as an airman first class, and how all that he learned could be applied to his future as a hitman. After his initial message received...
Yeah, but to have that confidence that you would get away with murder, like, it is not... We don't live in, like, the fucking 1920s anymore. There are cameras and...
We've been streaming for a while. Still no viewers though. Alright. It was right back to what we were doing. This image I think looks very good, and will be used very well in our thing. So we're going to rename it. I'm gonna put it on. It has to go on images. The human purpose. And let's put it on images 2.0. 2.0. One point 11. Oh no, 1.10. What am I doing? 1.10. There you go. Alright, so videos. We need to find out what. Yeah, hope this video is good. That's perfect. We'll download that video on images, human purpose. I'm gonna bring it up. Alright, so that's what you're gonna put it here. Art, images, and that is a very good video. 1.8. There you go. And then man walking away. Fast control. Alright. So now we're gonna have to bring in, our things that we're just working on. So first the human purpose, we're gonna work with that. I'll bring in the video of the man walking away. Perfect. And then we gotta bring in the human purpose images. We're in 110, and we should probably rename that, but alright, so first gonna select the image, and just to be organized, we're gonna put it on the respective place, just like that. Human purpose, beautiful. This one should go up in there too. Anyways, 1.8 and images. So now we can actually get started on our, where are we? Hello? Alright, this is not it, so let's start right here.
Life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something so simple as a piece of bread, because they know life. There's someone realize that the worst day is someone else's dream life. There's so.
Alright, so we're gonna put the video right here. The man walking away. Add it right around there. Perfect. Now we're just gonna scale it. Scale like that. And then scale it wider.
Else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful.
Alright, now we gotta put on the city view, and we gotta get our full color grades, which kind of like describes us. That's what we're going to do. I love AI, but it makes it so simple because just imagine how to make this creation. Like no, just this animation would be hard to do.
Else's dream life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple.
All right, so perfect. We're gonna take it, put over it, and then we're just going to copy and paste. And now we should get our nice blue, blue and purple background that we're looking to get. So now this one can. We don't really have to do much here because it is already motion. But right here for next frame we have the image that we're gonna be using, not the video, and it is just a man, and it should move on to what we're talking about of a man being more happy about a simple piece of bread. So this part is already done.
More grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread.
So now we're just going to select this image, scale it up, and scale it wider as well. And we're going to do the same thing of clicking it, control copy, control paste, so that we get our colors. And what it pretty much is just a 4-color gradient option in our effects and presets tab that we have, and it is just the 4 colors with a blending mode of overlay. Because if you have anything else, it just does not look good in my opinion. And hold up, don't close. Alright, I'm going to control save just in case it decides to close again. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna have to reload everything, dude. My eyes still looks pretty fucked up. Alright, anyways. So yeah, if I try the blending mode with anything else, it just does not look good. Multiply, no, add, it's not the best color. This one might be, maybe hard light, but soft light. Also, for this one it kind of looks good too, but I prefer overlay. It just gives you that nice effect that it goes with the colors, like on the windows, on the sides. And it's not only this, it can be used with pretty much every color that you want to do it with. But yeah, we're gonna be going on with that, and let's put a transition. So animation composer, we're just using Mr. Horse, which is the one that we use. And I want to have a transition, so filmmaker transition and a directional blur, which is my favorite one to use. It is so simple, not really so flashy, but also like it's just perfectly good enough. So now when we close this, you can see that it's going from the man walking away to changing onto our new composition of the man just standing there, you know, that it's like poor. It's supposed to be signified that he's poor, so that he doesn't really have a lot of money. So that is what the point of what I'm trying to make here is. And I don't like things being flat, so what I'm going to do is just create 2 keyframes. So around the time where it blurs up, put a keyframe there, beginning, and a keyframe all the way at the end for this. And actually first I should know where to end it.
More grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. Because they know they have to. More grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. Because they know they have to work hard for it. A life of 2 days.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut it and put it right here, because now we can actually get we can get a different image that we can generate. So I'm going to be using this from here to here, and what I'm going to do is just have it scale up a little bit. So have like kind of like a zooming effect, kind of. I think that I might have put too much on it. Hold up. Alright, so let's see how it looks. It starts after the cut and it's just zooming in perfectly, but I think it might be too much.
More grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread. Because they know they have to work hard for it. A life of 2 different.
I'm gonna move it a little bit more because it ends, a new sentence ends around this point, so I don't want to mess it up. But so far, just video man walking, we have a transition, and we have these 2 points, and what I'm going to do is just click on it, select both of them, right click on it, and then the keyframe assistant ECEs for both of these, so that we can have like a nice transition between these two. Let's see how it looks.
And smiles. And something so simple as a piece of bread. Because then you work hard for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even
Alright, I like that because it's not too flashy. I don't want like assuming an effect because I don't think it's needed. I think it's a very quick effect. So it's just like it comes from a moving transition. If you see over here, this video, there's a man walking. This should be more than enough of a clip to like have something to look at, so that's not so still. Because in animating and creating these edits, this type of animation, we want it to be something always moving. I don't like to having something just stand still. Something must always be moving, in my opinion. So we have the man walking, we have the transition, and then it just zooming in. And then here,
grateful and smiles
we're already done with that, so we're gonna move forward to what is next.
for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even
For a life of two worlds, but we have the same planet. We live on the same planet. Maybe we can get something out of that. I don't know. Maybe we can ask AI to give us something out of that, but I don't have really any ideas. So I need some ideas. Something that has to do with the world of like two people living in different lives, like two different cities. Sorry. It's just like that's what I want to like kind of focus on. So, drawing or inspired, minimalistic man sitting in the dining table at his house eating a piece of bread. So we're gonna change that. So, I don't think. Or maybe we can have it like just be like maybe have that be it.
for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even able to somehow
I think that might be actually good, because there is no. I don't think I can't think of anything that would make the video like very special compared to anything else. So when we have this transition. Alright, I have an idea. So I'm gonna just put literally just a black screen. Just a black screen. That's it. And then captions. Because it is kind of like a deep like quote, I would say. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna create a black screen. And remember we selected Alt and the bracket and then like that. And we're gonna cut it around over here because that's where it ends. So it goes from here to the black screen. We should have a transition there, but we're gonna put that shortly. So now we're gonna have to start a text, so we're gonna put it in the middle. And before we even start, I'm going to open the tab of align, and I want to put it right on the middle. So align horizontally and then align vertically, so we have in the middle. Perfect. And for this one, we actually want to, before we do anything, I want to also keep it on the bracket. Keep the same bracket on it. Alright, so now we can put our captions, you know. So, select it. No, not this. And now, type it out. A life of two worlds. How does it go? Hold up. I don't know what it says.
for it. A life of two different worlds, but we
A life of two different worlds. Alright. Of two different worlds. But we live in the same planet. Alright, so I like that. I love two words, but we live on the same planet, but kind of seems like it's not in the middle, so I'm gonna lift it up a little bit so we can actually have it in the middle. So position X and kind of like eyeball it kind of in the middle, just because I don't want to pull out the rulers. I don't want to do that, not yet at least. But yeah, so that's the thing. We have a ink-free style of font, so I like that. And to add a little bit of effect, let's put that glow. So I'm gonna put glow so that it gives us this nice effect a of a glow, pretty much nice shiny. And what we're going to do is just increase intensity first of all. Increase intensity, and then just change the glow radius so that it's like shiny around it. Because now you can see if I click out of it. Let's say I click out of it, and I just turn it on and off. You can see the difference that that little glow makes. So that's just what I like to use. But yeah. So what we're going to do now that we have these two, a life of different worlds but within the same plan. Now we need a nice transition that so then it comes in, it kind of goes with what we're saying. So let's see what we got for that. Animation composer and start presets. No. Pretty sure I have something on text presets. We definitely have something on text presets, but it has to be on fade in. So let's see what we got. There's a lot, first of all. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to go through all of these, but figure it out. Right together. Alright, I'll use this one. Alright, so we'll have it on in. Let's select the layer. So select this text layer, and we'll have it on in. Perfect, perfect. So now move to that endpoint. Close panel, and let's see how this looks.
For it, a life of two different worlds, but we live in this. Come on, watch this video. You're for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even for it, a life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even able.
Alright, so animation composer. Let's also have a blur in. So in blur. That's what was the other one.
For it, a life of two different worlds.
Alright, now we wait.
For it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even able to somehow for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live
Alright, well then.
for it. For it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're for it. A life of two different worlds. If you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. For it. A life of two different worlds. For it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even able
Alright, so I like that. I like what we're working with. But now let's have a transform effect. So scale. Put that there. Increase it up a little bit. Put it to 100%. There you go. Add another keyframe and then just have it scale up.
for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live.
Oh my god. I'm tired.
To somehow watch this video, you're
Alright, let's see now how that looks.
for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live.
Alright, so this one has to be a little bit closer. So now let's see. Let's start it from the very beginning. Let's start it from this whole edit, how it looks so far from being to end. What we worked on so far.
Life. There's someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of because they know they have to work hard for it. A life of two different worlds. Live in the same planet. If you're even able to somehow watch this dream life,
Like
there's
this.
someone out there in the world who's way more grateful and smiles at something full simple as a piece of bread because they know they have to work hard for it. A life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet.
I don't know if I like the Gaussian like effect, the Gaussian blur. Let me take it out for now. Let's see how it looks.
Else's dream life. There's
Let's shorten it up so we can actually go to the beginning of the stacks.
a life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're
Alright, I'm gonna put it in a little before.
life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet.
Let's see how it looks.
Able to somehow watch life of two different worlds, but we live in the same planet. If you're even
Alright,
able to somehow watch it,
I really like that because it goes slowly, goes in, and then it scales up to the black screen after this. And this one's already like scaling in, so we go straight into our next effect. So that's a wrap for that little edit that took us about half an hour to make, which should not have taken that long, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, anyways, so that's done. So now let's move on to our next part of the video. Let's see how far we are so far. Wait, not that. This, move forward.
if you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're already above a very high percentage of people in the world. If you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're already able to somehow watch this video, you're already above.
Alright, I'm gonna make this a little longer.
Even able to somehow watch this video, if you're even able to somehow watch this video,
Alright, we have a problem. These two are way too long. They need to be cut down because the sentence ends right here, so move this a little bit down.
if you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're already above a very high percentage of people in the world. If you're even able to somehow watch this video, you're already above a very high percent.
Alright, too much yapping. Come on. I know it's myself, but like, I don't know.
and able to somehow watch this video, you're already above a very high percentage of people in the world. You have way less struggles than they do, and that is a blessing. You see, all aspects of work should be looked at as acts of worship and service to God. To give purpose able to some.
So far until that part, there's nothing that I want to edit. I just want to have my face. So, not making changes to any of that dialogue.
To give purpose and value to even the most annoying tasks. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. So whether you eat or drink, or whatever you.
Alright, so this one we're gonna be doing something with. Alright, so let me first go to Google Docs. Alright, that's not it. That's not my Google Docs. So let me take that out first, and then let's go in with this one. Alright, this one has my Google Docs. So that verse from the Bible, Corinthians, I'm gonna see where that is. First of all, because this is just a video that I script my videos so that I have like something to talk about, because I like making topics. But this is something that we gotta see so we can actually kind of work on it and see what we're working with, honestly. So here's a video, close out of this. And purpose. We already did number 1. It was our first video. I don't know how well we did, but it is my first video, so we're getting there. So here one, the second one, purpose. So we are Corinthians from the full page. 1 Corinthians 10:31. So we're like right around here. So whatever you eat or drink or whatever you do it all in the glory of God. So now this project is in the glory of God, hopefully. God bless. Now we can get good at this and make this my main thing, because I actually really like doing this. So whether you eat or drink. What is Corinthians? Alright. Go back to Google. Change this. We are here. Drawing the orange part, minimalistic background showing the board, dusty, and empty room. Alright. So we need to have something for Corinthians, but who even wrote Corinthians? Restart ChatGPT. Yes. So yo, if you see it, this is like the whole creative process. Whoever's watching this, because I know someone else is watching this. This is literally the whole creative process of trying to come up with something. Just takes a long time. Doesn't really take as much as doing it, but it takes long trying to figure out what to do. So, what is Corinthians? What's Corinthians? Biblical book, 1 Corinthians. Corinthians. Alright, so the New Testament, it is First and Second Corinthians are letters, the New Testament of the Bible, written by Apostle Paul to the Christian church in Corinth, Greece. These letters address various issues in the church, including morality, unity, and spiritual gifts. So now we have something, we can actually have something to go based out of, So the ancient city. Now we can have a background, because we're gonna put what I want to do is just put a Bible verse in front of an image, and have it kind of like the same as the one that we just did with the black screen. So now we can have an image, and then just the Bible verse go on it in the front. So now, thanks to like this ChatGPT telling me what Corinthians is, I can put an ancient city of Corinth, an important city in ancient Greece. All right. Let's find Corinth, ancient Greece, and see what that would have looked like. Alright, so it kind of looks like this. So, it was basically a city, ancient Corinth. Alright, click out of it. So, men walking through 3 path. Man walking through a city. Alright, drawing or inspired minimalistic background showing ancient city of current. City of current. City of current, and with what can we put? What else can we put on this? Or spiral back showing an ancient city of current with, because I need like old ancient style buildings after inspired. So now we create, and let's see what we get. We always create 2 at first because we want to see what we're working with first before we start creating like more images, if anything. So this is not something that I want. Yeah, this is walking through ancient city of Greece, 1st century. If we put the year, yeah, you see this, something like this. This is something good. So now that we have something, we can actually like what we're looking for. Drawing, put space there. We can actually now click on create. Now we can create more images because now we're gonna get something that we're kind of like looking for. So nope. This one really looks good. What do we think, chat? This one looks good. I'm not really sure about this one. Maybe, possibly. Nope. This one could really do, honestly. This one looks very good. Oh, this one could be Paul. I like this one. This one I like a lot. Nope. Alright, so we got between 7 and this one. Alright, so I'm gonna delete the ones that I don't want. So this one I don't want. So I don't want. This one I want. I don't want. Alright, so we got these options left. So we got this one, which I'm going to rule out because it is too far. So we got this one that's walking in Greece, this one that is kind of like old, and this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, so now we downloaded the image, and what we're going to do is just change the name of it, obviously. Hello? Why is it so big? Can't have that. I don't like it. Let me shrink it up a little bit. Alright, anyways. So now that we have this image, we're going to drag it down to images. The human purpose, which is the project that we're working on. We always want to be organized when we're making projects, so images. And actually, I don't know if I want this to be an image. Let me see if I can click on it. Alright, yeah. So what I'm going to do is the use image, because now we can do image to video, so it's going to make it a lot easier to have like an easier effect. So I'm going to put man walking away from, let me see what I put for this one. Man walking away from camera. Alright, so yeah, man walking away from camera. So we're gonna put kind of like high creativity, and we're gonna click on create. So now we should have a nice video. The thing about AI is that it also like kind of has its limits, you know. So for example, this one, Like we tried it before to have other videos, and this just looks straight up creepy. I try to have this one where I want to have a opening door, and you can see a cat, like a nice image of cat, and then you got this, but it was not what I was imagining. It was just this one looks weird. And then I try to open the door and have a man standing like on the other side of the door, and you got this, which looks like, I don't know, if you zoom into it, just kind of looks like Andrew Tate just standing right there for some reason, or just like a bald, tannish man. So no, so then I went with something simple: door opening, white bright light reveals, and that looks very good. So sometimes we get something good, sometimes we get something bad. Like this other video, I put very detailed, and literally it was just 5 second video of nothing happening. This other one was just a image of this man running, which I cut the bottom and made a video on it, which was very cool, honestly, to see. And this auction is actually very new. It came out like 2 days ago, not 2 days ago, like last week, if anything. And just if you're the first one to like start using this, content creation can become so simple because you don't have to do much. You just have to learn how to use Adobe, and then you'll be good. Like it's kind of like insane how much way easier that has become to make content, especially just with this. So I'm very proud of that. I'm actually very happy that it has become that easy. But one thing that I don't like is that it takes 20,000 years for this thing to load. Like 2 minutes, that's just way too much time to spend. So we're gonna start with already doing what we have to do. So first of all, we're gonna create all this and then pre-compose it so that we don't have to um worry about it. So all of these things, all of these pre-composing, pre-compose, all the pre-compositions that we have already done, they're just like here, small little projects, and it just makes you be able to organize it and have like less chance of messing them up since they're pre-composed, so you can change it whenever you want. But yeah, paragraph 2, because we're still paragraph 2 of our thing. So I'm just going to select all of these, and I'm actually going to just change the color because I don't like it. I don't like the color of just like having like a yellow. It looks disgusting to me. So let's change it to a bright pink so we know when not to touch, just like that. And yeah, so
To give purpose and value to even the most annoying task. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10.
Alright, so we're gonna start right here where it says 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse tasks. In 1 Corinthians
Alright, so it starts like around 14.
In 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. And whatever you In 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. In 1 Corinthians.
Right. So now we have the same thing that we had before. We're not gonna do like too much. We want to simply control copy, go back, control paste, and we have it right here. Perfect. And we're just going to move it. Literally just move it. And just make it longer. Just like that. Perfect. It has to be all the way up to here, so. So there you go. I have 2 different worlds. So now what we're going to do is go back to the Google Docs. So this one, control copy, then control V, and what do you drink, sleep, or what do you do? Oh, never mind, I didn't get it. Right. Oh my god, my mom's yelling at my dog. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but she's yelling at my dog. Alright, Control V. Or whatever you do. Alright, Corinthians. Control copy this one, and we're gonna put the Bible verse at the bottom. So, oh, so change that. Go down, and then Control V. We have Corinthians. So there you go. Let's see how the video is doing. Hopefully it's finished by now. Yep, we have it. Let's see how that looks. You can't tell me that does not look good. That looks freaking amazing, dude. That is so cool. You got the effect of the clouds moving as well. That is very good. Anyways, we're gonna download this. Fucking amazing, dude. I love AI. AI is gonna make me very good at this because I don't have to do much animation. I just have to put clips on it, dude. Anyways, now we have our clip, so we're gonna change it. First, we gotta see what the video is, what number it is. So it should be 1.9. So click on it, and what time is it? 1.9. Corinthians walking away. So now we'll take the video, put it on videos or file, After Effects. So now go back to project. Let's bring in our video in. So click on it, drag our image in, images, videos, Corinthians man, that walking away. Alright, perfect. Open it. There you go. Ooh, yeah. Alright, we have a problem. So the video is too short. The video is way too short for this clip. So now we will be solving for that. Now we gotta solve for that. Alright, so thanks to Adobe, let's go to Premiere Pro and make this video longer. What we're going to do is now we're not gonna like add anything on it because it's only 5 seconds. That's the max that you can do, so you can't really extend it that much. But since the walking was too fast, what we can do is go in Premiere Pro and then just simply slow the video down until we get a nice longer footage. Cause yeah, we got 5 seconds. We need about 4 more seconds of walking that we can do easily. So I just need Premiere Pro to open if it's nice enough to cooperate with me. But yeah, let me have Adobe playing. Meanwhile, we're gonna save this because we just had to save it. But we're gonna have a new video regardless, so we can delete this. Doesn't matter. But the captions, we have it good. But yeah, Premiere Pro. I'm gonna show you guys how to extend a video. Oh my god. So the human purpose is just pretty much our kind of like our preset, what we're doing, the project that we're working on, the human purpose. And before I made the video, this actually took me like 40 minutes of editing. 40 minute length video for me to like take out of the camera, put in the computer, and it just took me a whole day to just edit because there was a lot of errors that I cannot speak in front of a camera when I'm doing like how to read specifically what I had to read. I'm like better off like just doing it like myself, I guess. Just like doing it randomly, I guess. For me. But yeah. This can like load. It's taking way too long. I don't like that. But it's not like we have a choice. Yeah, this is gonna be a very good video. But I just need this to load. Like, come on. Why is it not responding? Oh my god, bro. This is the thing about After Effects and everything, dude. It's just sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. So let's go ahead and close After Effects then. Because we already like saved it, so we don't have to worry about much with this. Closed. Now we only got Premiere Pro, but we'll have to close it. And let's open it up again. Hopefully it works this time, you know. Close these tabs. And open Premiere Pro again. I really want to learn Illustrator. Like, do you guys know how to like use Illustrator or Photoshop? Huh. Finally loaded. There you go. I click out of it. Oh my god, dude. Can I not open this project, dude? I cancel it. File. New project. I'll put extending videos. Create. Oh my god, I'm so tired too. Like, can this thing please load? You guys see what I'm dealing with? Oh my god, dude. Do I have to update it? Like, B updates, Photoshop, Illustrator, but not Premiere Pro. So why is it not working? Like, I need this to work. I need a simple, just extend it. That's it. Please, please load. If this is not working, then I'm going straight to CapCut. Oh, there you go. Finally. Finally, we can now work. Alright, so we're going to import a media. And we're going to go into the images. We got the human purpose. We're going videos. And the Corinthians walking away, man. So just like that, we bring it in. It is about 5 seconds and 503 seconds total. So there you go. So now pretty much just right click, speed duration, and then make it take longer. So about 9 seconds, right? Press OK, and now just like that. That's all we need. Literally, that's literally everything we need. Alright, so now we click on export. Or quick export. Click on here. Go into images, the human purpose, videos. Put 1.9 extended. Control save, export, and now we wait. Now we just wait. Oh my god. Oh yeah. There you go. Video was exported successfully. Click out of it. Don't save. Don't really care about it that much. So now go back to here And let's open After Effects once again so we can go back into our project and bring in the new piece of oh fuck. I touched my eye. That's not good. Yeah, eye hurts now. Well, yeah, we're gonna bring in our new footage, bring it in, put the caption in, and we should be good for the day. Yeah. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you will see this, or any. If you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, you will see this video posted up in one of the shorts because all that we do here, we gets posted in the day of. So we'll be working with that. Oh wow. Time. Alright, that's weird. Hold on 1 second. I just had my brother text me. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Power. Alright, anyways. Let's go back to the human purpose. Open up this project. Now we just gotta bring our new 1.9 extended, import it, perfect, beautiful. Put it inside of the videos. We gotta put it always inside the videos because that's just what we gotta work on. So there you go. And with Thunder, we're gonna take it out. Kenor Jonathan Pale. No problem, bro. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome, I guess. So 1.9 extended. We add it right here, and it should actually take it out because it is one thing just adding it to the composition, but for you to actually get it where you want it to be, you have to go exactly where you want to put it, because then it will just like place it in the beginning of the composition. So you see that it lets you like have the option, and there's like this little arrow that tells you where to put it. That is very useful feature that Adobe has. So I'm just gonna add it right there. So put it, match it, and now you have like, you can see that the video is like long enough for us to use it. So now what we need to do is just scale it. Go look away from it. Scale it sideways. Perfect. And once again, our kind of like signature style, we have a full color grain, which is what I personally like using. 1.9 extended, Control V, and now if I just take out the thing, you can see that clear office hours. You can see that there's this nice color that we have just thanks to the blending mode to always have it on overlay or pretty much whatever you like, but overlay is pretty much the one that looks the best because it doesn't mess up the picture as much. We have like darken, I haven't tried it yet, but the other blending modes just do not look good. Saturation, yeah, just horrible. Anyways, back to what we're working with. So it is a viable burst. So I'm going to zoom in, and I need it to be bright. So here we have it, and since it is kind of bright, we had to have a just for it to be able to see it better, we're gonna put a shadow, and I'll show you guys what this shadow does. It's the drop shadow. Click on it. Now you're able to see that there's like some like a black thing behind it. There's an option right here. It says drop shadow. You are able to change the shadow color. If you want to change it to like a red, click OK. You can see that the background to it. If I change the distance, it is just pretty much a like an extra layer, and then what it does is just changes the color. Makes you have a shadow, and this can work with any layer, for that matter. Not only text, but pretty much any layer. So put it on black, and it looks the best. But for this, what I like to do is bring out the opacity, so it's like fully solid, so you are able to like see it pretty well, and put it just about outside of the text, so you're able to like see it pretty good. So change the distance, and yeah, just like that, it becomes a lot easier to see what you're working on. So I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm just going to scale it down. And there you go. So whatever you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. So whatever you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31. So now let's see how that looks. Let's play it and just see how that looks.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 30.
So first of all, what I'm noticing is that it is a way to up. So I'm gonna put it right here because I forgot that we do have a scaling. So after the text, it should get bigger. Yes, look, we have to change this. As you can see right here that it goes from being big, which is a transformation that we had before, which is just a scaling, but we can't have that. So delete this, move this to the side, and just have these two scaling buttons be a easy, or so since it's going in, it has to be an easy is in, and then just move this one keyframe to the side. What do you mean the specs? What do you mean by the specs? Alright. I'm open to helping, if clear up anything that you have question on, but just kind of confused by the question on your desktop. Anyways, moving on. While you take time. So it's a zooming effect. We have a 100. Start at 110, and then you can see right here on the scale, it goes from 100 all the way down to 79. So that is a big change. So we'll go back to the beginning. Click on the little arrow, and I'm just gonna bring this down because I don't want it to be like humongous like while it changes. So it goes in, and then once it goes in, once it's like fully loaded, that transition there goes in, it just kind of like starts to shrink up a little bit so that it doesn't have the effect of just having just one image. I wanted to, and whatever you're working on, to always have like something moving, because that kind of like captures the attention of, I guess, like the people that are watching. So the man moving, it is a perfect sample because you're watching something. It's like you're watching a video. So see how that works.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 30.
Alright, it's horrible when it loads and like slows down. It's horrible because Oh, it just does not sound good.
The glory of God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1. So whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do all to the glory of God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. So whether you eat or drink.
All right. So I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna make this a little bit on because on the first like this second, what I'm doing is I'm just like speaking. I'm just like saying the verse. So then when I start speaking, I want this to actually come in later on. So I'm gonna put the keyframe a little bit here, and that should be good. Let's see how it looks.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 30.
Alright, now we wait to have it load.
In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. So whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do all to the glory of God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. So whether you
Eat or drink. What do we do? Do all in the glory of God. Perfect. That was good. Anyways, so that's perfect. So now we're done with that. I'm curious, what is the specs? Oh, he was referring to what kind of computer do I use? I use just a Dell Intel Core i7. It's not really the I don't know. It's just a Dell Intel Core i7, and it has, let me see, the storage. I have about 1 TB, and the memory RAM 16 or 32 gigabytes, and then my operating system, yeah, it's Dell and Microsoft. That's just what I use. Oh my god, but he left though. That kind of sucks. Hey, we had people commenting though, so that makes me very happy. We had somebody comment and someone be like someone trying to edit. Very happy about that. That actually makes me kind of happy that we have someone that.
whatever you do, because life is all about whatever you do. Whatever you do, because life and whatever you do, because and whatever and whatever you do, because life is all about and whatever you do, because life is all about seasons. You see, look, I know that everyone that is probably watching this is a very different chapter of the life, going through a different season. Some might be watching this in the time of their life, and whatever you do, because life is all about seasons. You see, look, I know that everyone that is probably watching this is a very different chapter of the life going.
Right, so I actually have to leave soon, so yeah, I don't really have that much time to stream anymore. But that will be it for today. We made 2 videos, so very happy about that. We're gonna be posting them later on tonight, and then just uploading them. Right now, I'm just gonna just use these 2 videos and put it as like a before and after of the creation that we have done. Very happy about what we have created today. We had a new person come and chat with us. Very happy about that. Twitch did not do. We did not do that good on Twitch, but it is what it is. YouTube turns out to be a little bit more friendly when it comes to streaming, in my opinion. And dude, just very happy to have had a few people join me for today's stream. So yeah, just gonna be using these 2 um, videos for uploading today. And tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll continue back up to what we left off. But right now, I just want to see.
Whatever you do, because life is all about seasons. You see, look, I know that everyone that is probably watching this is a very different chapter of the life going through a different season. Some might be.
Alright, so I'm gonna put it right there. So this. Oh, so we are now in about. We're gonna be in about minute 3. So we have still a lot of possible creations for us to use, and kind of share, put on our YouTube, Instagram with just 1 video. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, just keep growing and find things to do. But I'll see you guys next time. I'll be ending stream. See you guys.